Hey, what's happening, gamers? How's everybody doing? Welcome to another special showcase of Marvel Maximum Collection. Today is going to be the hardest Spider-Man and X-Men game ever devised, which was a game called Spider-Man and the X-Men Arcade's Revenge. Now, just like what happened with Maximum Carnage, these games are no walk in the park, so we'll be utilizing the new features, air quotes, in order to beat the game. I've only seen the ending to this game twice in 30-something years. So it tells you how hard this game is. Especially Storm's water level is people always are like, oh, the Ninja Turtles water level is so bad. No. Storm says, hold my beer. Storm's water level is one of the worst water levels in gaming history. And the hardest. What makes the dam level in the Ninja Turtles game so easy, yes, I said easy, is you have the option to pause the game, right, and swap out your turtle. So as the turtles are continually getting damage, you pause the game and you swap them, and they come in instantaneously. Whereas Storm, her water level, she can't change with anybody, okay? It's her or nothing. So, bear in mind with that. Okay, so they only give us infinite lives, not infinite health? That's gonna suck. Okay, we'll do the best we can. Alright, let's go. Did I say beat this? I'm gonna beat this? Oh, God, give me strength. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna try. Whoa! Okay, here we go. And if you guys are wondering, the musical styles that you hear in the opening is Amber's new musical stuff that she created, and it's pretty cool. It's a variation. Not all of it is like super like fast-paced. Some of it is like upbeat and funky. Some of it's got like a very like I think Amber would be a very talented like indie composer, because like I get like a mid 2010s kind of like 2016 vibe from her music selection stuff, like things like Mutant Muds and that like, Indiana Jones like treasure game that wasn't Indiana Jones, some of the racing games like sci-fi racing games like Wipeout, and I don't know, it's just, I really like listening to it. I was listening to some of that stuff too, and I actually put all the music together. Like I placed it into a long loop of like an hour and 45 minutes or whatever. So I got to listen to some of that last night, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I like it. Above the city streets of New York. Man, I just hope I'm not too late. First Cyclops, then Storm, and now Wolverine. Gambit, look out! Gambit didn't look out fast enough. The Ragin' Cajun has been stuffed inside of a garbage truck. I know that truck. Arcade, I have to go after them. The lives of the X-Men depend on me. Get ready, Spider-Man! And now we got the funky Spider-Man and X-Men.
Good thing I had some funky music in the playlist.
Spider-Man. Spidey Go. I don't even think cheating is going to be enough, though, Jotaro. Remember, even having unlimited lives, the game is like, I don't even remember how to explain it. Your characters lose health so badly, because like the balance for like health depletions is insane. Especially like some of the enemies that you end up undertaking.
Also, thank you, Jacob Langlet, for that gifted membership yesterday, and Austin, who became a member yesterday to help. We had 200 and we had 50 gifted memberships from a generous person today, and then 2 other people became members. So including Ruby. Sorry.
Okay.
Ruby became a member, and
The Pokemon guy.
Yep, I believe so.
I remember that.
And then we got a super chat from Jay Good, which helped a lot today on the stream.
Thank you, Jay Good.
I don't know, but the generous donator may have saved the channel memberships for the month because we needed. I don't know how many we needed, but I think we needed at least 25.
We needed 300.
How much were we at? 275?
I was trying to explain this to you. YouTube removed the day that somebody gave us 10 gifted memberships. YouTube removed 45 memberships and dropped us down to 243 members.
Okay, so we are at 200 and
probably 260
then with
members.
No, if we were at 243. And we got 50 today. That's 293 plus the 3 or 4 that we got from other people.
Oh.
That's 397. We're like 3 memberships away from 300 then.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I woke up in kind of a haze. I'm just not...
243 plus 50 is 293. Plus we had Austin become a member yesterday. That's 294. Plus we had Ruby become a member. That's 295. And then we had 1 gifted membership from Jacob Langlet yesterday. That's 296. We're 3 or 4 away from. We should be 3 or 4 away from 300.
That's incredible.
So I
wow.
mean, if anyone would like to gift a member or 3 memberships or 4. That would be amazing, but it looks like we're almost at 300, which is way better than we were.
That's incredible. Yeah. That's astounding. I didn't even realize how close we are back to like close to 300 again. That's incredible. Thank you guys.
It's sink or swim with storm, says a Blues Cat.
Mm-hmm.
And Captain Zach, who is our awesome mod over on Discord and helps Vic out tremendously and is always sharing the streams over there. His birthday was last week, so happy birthday, Captain Zach.
Happy belated birthday, Captain Zach.
Thanks for making a short for us over there. We'll check it out, Captain Zach.
Doing my lips
And thank you to all of our ultimates and our members. Thank you to our members and ultimates in the chat. We've got Jacob Langlet, Jotaro21, and Leo the Conqueror, and any other members or ultimates in the chat, or people that have been members or ultimates in the past. I really appreciate your help. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to our subscribers and people donating and sharing the streams. Thank you so much for your help.
Thank you tremendously, everybody.
Oh, thank you, Miss Deanna says liked and shared. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Deanna, so much. Great to see you, Savon, Blues Cat, Tony, Mr. Zach, YouTube, Andrew, Tim, Jotaro, Jessica, and Uncle Howdy. Great to see you, Red Hood, and Cake is a Lie, Shadow Trooper, and everyone. Hope you guys and girls are doing great. Hi OH, and Leo the Conqueror, and Jotaro, Jarrell, and Jacob Langlet, and I hope everyone's day is going awesome. Hi Savon, hi Miss Deanna. Well, I want to stay and watch you play this frustrating game. I would love to stay and watch this, but I'm not going to.
Okay, thank you for that.
And you would think that it'd be something to do, but no, I just don't want to.
Thanks for that.
So you think I could be a composer and do different styles based on what they told me? Like, this is an adventure game, this is a jazzy game.
Yep. Actually, they don't tell you the style. I've interviewed composers and stuff for like video game stuff over the years, and one of the questions that I asked originally, because I had that same idea that you do. It's like, do they come up with you and they tell you,
this to be jazzy music.
I want this jazz style, I want this whatever. And the composers that we interviewed, they're like, no. All they say is, okay, this has like fluffy clouds and...
Oh, so they don't actually tell them what
Nope.
kind of music they want.
Nope. Because they're not versed in that. Like, they're not musicians, like the people asking.
So the the composer themselves has to figure out what would go best with the level.
Mhm.
What if it doesn't go with the game developer's vision? Then they have to rewrite the whole song again.
I don't know. I mean, I really don't know how that works in particular, but I do remember one guy was doing the Mutant Muds composer was like, Jules was trying to convey to him, okay, we need this. I want it to sound like this, or this is the environment you were in. Can you do something with that? And the composer was like, yeah. But that was about it. Now, there are some, like, developers that are well-versed in music, and they're like, I need, like, a cinematic sound for this. I need, like, you know, more grandiose or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they understand musical terms and blah, blah, blah.
Because sometimes the music is like a whole different character.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I can think of is like where the music is really out there is like Earthworm Jim.
Yeah.
There's no way that, like, if you were composing that, there's no way you would just randomly, like, they had to have told the composer, like, I need this to stand out. Like, I want this music to be amazing. I mean, it even had cow mooing sounds in the music.
Yeah, but the Earthworm Jim composer, they were just like, yes.
Like, how many things can you put into this song? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would agree with that.
But that was in the 90s, right?
Yep, Earthworm Jim was in the 90s.
That's why they just don't do it like the 90s anymore.
They did have some Earthworm Jim games in the 2000s, and they did remake Earthworm Jim, remember? The HD remake around the same time as the Sparkster remake in HD? I think it would have been like 2013.
Yeah.
And they were okay. I was actually thinking, oh, we're going to get more remakes of these 90s Super Nintendo games. Nope.
I remember watching people and their parents, like, look at the Earthworm Jim level, especially the what the heck level, and laugh out loud when they heard the music.
Mm-hmm. Well done, Spidey. Well, Spidey's almost dead, so we're already screwed.
But, like, for me, like, if I... Oh, sorry.
Welcome, one and all. Welcome. Give him the nerdiest voice possible. I am so glad you could make it, Spider-Man. That's funky bow tie.
Oh.
Your presence here is a bonus I didn't plan on. Still, there's plenty of fun for everyone. Let the games begin. So our best shot is Wolverine first.
Jotaro says that happened a lot at Rare with Donkey Kong Country. They just sent some small bits of the level gameplay and said, here, make something to go with this.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And boy, did they make something to go with it. Some of the best video game music of all time. One of the best musical tracks of all time. Donkey Kong Country 2. Water music, the...
Donkey Kong Country 1 is the water music.
Oh.
Donkey Kong Country 2 is famous for like they have like this whole pirate vibe to the music in Donkey Kong Country 2. Like everything has like this like very like cool pirate like feel to it. Donkey Kong Country 1 is very jazzy and bluesy. And Donkey Kong Country 2 is like very sea shanty. Like, yeah, I guess it was kind of like
But it's like, how would you come up with that as a composer? Like, there's some monkeys.
I don't know.
They're going through the forest, and you're like, I'm gonna make this beat swinging. I'm gonna make this extremely. This beat is gonna hit hard. It's gonna be jazzy. It's gonna be funky. Like, it's gonna be everything. Like, how would you even think of that?
I've never been a composer. I'm a drummer and a lyricist.
If only they had good composers today, because, you know, like, the games that we get today is like everything is ambient.
Wait, is that
It's
spikes?
like, make some music to go with this. Okay. An owl. Like there's no music. There's no music. Like so many like open world games. There's nothing going on. There's no music at all.
I don't like how there's like really not a lot of music.
It's like, what kind of music can you make with this? The composer's like, no.
No music, yeah.
Hans Zimmer approach. I'm not a composer. I'm a sound editor.
Sound engineer.
And so it's like, but your career is
why?
composition. Like, I don't understand.
How is, like, the thing is, he says he's not a theme
but yet
composer,
he has
but he
composed
did.
Themes.
He's done several themes, especially the Pirates of the Caribbean. He created the theme. He's like, well, no, it's like, dude, it's like.
No, you created a theme.
See, this is why composers are weird to me. It's like you didn't do the best job with Batman. You know, own up,
it's like
own up to it.
He's hit or miss.
Yeah.
That's the problem with him, is like he hits it or he misses it completely.
And it's frustrating with Hans Zimmer, because it's like sometimes when he's on, he really gets it. And then when he doesn't understand the character that he's making music for, he doesn't get it. And then he's just kind of like, well, I'm not really a theme artist. It's like, but you've made themes before. In fact, you make video game musics that has like very prominent theme stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like just
I
own
thought
up
he
to
did
that.
The Lion King.
You didn't do the Batman well. That's all.
Yeah.
It's like, so okay, you
Why
couldn't do
can't
Batman.
he just be like, I didn't do this well. Like I
Yeah.
kind of messed up here.
I didn't get the character. I couldn't get a feel for the character very much. You know, if it wasn't for James Newton Howard, I wouldn't have come up with blah blah blah. That's all he would have to say. You know, because he's done other superhero stuff that he nailed it out of the park. But then there's other music that he did that just kind of so-so.
To say that you didn't compose the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack is weird, because even if you used other sea shanties as reference, you did use those as inspiration, but the soundtrack you made is completely your own.
Right.
Like, you changed those sea shanties enough to combine them and make them their own theme. So, literally, like, the fact that somebody could say they didn't compose music when they did is baffling to me. Like, most people would be taking credit for that yesterday, and he's like, well, I don't know if I composed it or not.
Yeah,
Like,
he's a weird one. I don't understand.
that's because all
Zimmer.
artists are weird. They're
Well,
crazy.
Danny Elfman is a strange guy, too.
Yeah, but at least Danny Elfman calls himself a composer, not a sound engineer.
Danny Elfman calls himself a, what is the word? He says he's a theme I forget. Theme composition?
Oh.
Theme, there's a term for, like, the type of composer that Danny is. Or at least how Danny explains it. Because I've seen so many interviews with Danny Elfman over the years that
I
it's
like
just
him
kinda
a lot. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
He's over the top, but in a good way.
Right.
Yeah, the girl that he married was the girl that's in a lot of the, of those movies. She's that actress who's in a lot, or I don't know if they got divorced finally, but, like, she's in a lot of the, he originally married her. I don't know if they ever got divorced. The lady who's in a lot of the, what is that one emo guy who makes movies that Danny composes for?
Tim Burton?
Yeah. She's the star in a lot of Tim Burton movies.
Oh, he married that lady?
Yeah, she played, like,
oh, wow.
Yeah. He married her, and then she said that she didn't want to move away from her family or something. And he was like, well, we need to live in a bigger house. We live in a small house. So apparently, according to her, like, I was watching an interview, he bought her house and then bought the house next to it. And then combined the two.
Right.
So to make her happy. That's cute.
That is interesting.
I mean, that's very sweet, I think. That's very romantic.
I forgot. So now we're at the section where they're going to be randomly dropping bombs everywhere. Like, this game, they just don't give you a moment's rest. They're like, oh, you had to deal with all these traps and stuff? Okay, now you have to dodge bombs. Good luck with that. Holy crap, that was Apocalypse.
Yeah, I saw an older interview with Danny Elfman and, what was that guy? Oh, Johnny Depp when they were younger. and it was the talk show host interviewing them, and the talk show host was super rude. Like they were both there. They were both young guys. I don't remember what movie. I think it was Edward Scissorhands.
Oh gosh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to rewind because if I don't beat Apocalypse, then I can't clear the level. Don't make me start all over again, watch. See? That's why this game is brutal. That's why I'm like, why in the world would they have this and not the, why would they not give you health and crap? Because you can't, you won't be able to clear this part because you have to fight frickin' Apocalypse. I don't think I'll be able to beat this. I don't think so.
Oh wow, the Legend of Zelda theme was actually made all in one night, says Jotaro. They were actually just going to use this arrangement on a classical music piece, but they couldn't get the rights to it. So it was made in 2 hours the night before. Well, I was telling Luke how much I admired that theme. It's one of the best heroic themes that's ever been composed for video games, ever. The fact that it was made in 2 hours is astounding.
There's no way. What? He didn't even hit me with anything.
If I had money like that, I'd probably do something like that, says Sammy. Yeah, I think Danny Elfman is very romantic. I don't know if they're still together, but they were very romantic together. I think that's sweet.
There's no way. There's no way. You won't be able to. Like, they literally give you... You see how evil this game is? They literally give you Apocalypse to fight right before you can exit the level as Wolverine. Like, you went through all that craziness, and you can't... I'm gonna have to go up to the front. This is gonna take 10, 15 minutes just to beat him by rewinding. This is gonna be impossible. Ah!
Oh... If you may, oh yeah, Miss Tana was saying, what about the music to Donkey Kong Bonanza and Super Mario Bros. Wonder? This music keeps you on your toes when it comes to surprises, says Miss Tiana. Yeah, definitely. Blue's Cat says, what about Sticker Brush Symphony? I have never heard of that one, but I'll have to check it out. Oh, Luke says that is famous. Oh no, Miss Deanna, what happened was Danny Elfman bought his wife's house and he made sure to buy his wife's house and the house next to it. Pay for both houses because I think she lived next to her mom, as far as I remember in the interview. So he bought 2 houses next to each other. I don't know if she already owned that house or she was renting or something, but I guess he purchased both houses and then he connected the 2 houses because she didn't want to move away from her mom. Or maybe her mom lived in that house. I'll have to watch the interview, but all I know is he bought 2 houses next to each other so that his new wife wouldn't have to move away from her mom, because she didn't want to move out to a fancy house somewhere outside of town or something, because like I'm pretty sure he made like way more money than her. Like, she's just an actress. He's Danny Elfman, like one of the greatest composers of all time, so he probably way more money than her. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Look at that clown face in the background. It's disturbing. Oh, that guy's punch is like 10 miles long. Are you fighting the tick? Oh. It looks weird. Oh, come on! How can you jump and then kick the person in one move? That's not fair. Your punches are 1/4 the size of his. How are you supposed to compete with this? Who designed this boss? Oh my gosh. LGN? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Why is it? I wish someone could put a rug over that clown's face. I don't like looking at the clown. It's another element of difficulty in the levels. That stupid clown looking at you. Keep that bar over its eyes. Ugh. Creepy clown. Why do so many clowns have yellow teeth like that? Gross. The clown has all that time to put his makeup on, but no time to brush his teeth. You kicked his foot. You punched his foot and then ran away. Oh, come on! How is that even a thing? Wolverine bravely ran away. Brave, brave Wolverine. He ran away with his tail between his legs. He retracted his claws and cried all the way home. Brave, brave Wolverine bravely ran away.
Oh!
Good thing you're already wearing yellow, the color of my of cowardice.
Holy crap!
Oh! Are you crying, Luke?
No.
Oh.
I'm not. I have something in my eye.
Oh, you had something in your eye, okay. No.
Not crying. It just says super. I'm sweating.
You're sweating out of your eyes? Okay.
No.
Is Wolverine crying?
Yes, because that was a stupid level.
Look at him. Can you imagine tears with the face that he's making right now? Luke. Just add a sound effect to this face. Wah!
Wow, Amber. Thanks for that.
He You're welcome. Yeah.
No, Miss Tiana, that was only possible thanks to the power of rewind. Don't give me any praise for that one. That was just patience with rewinding. It's how we used to handle. Actually, we didn't have rewind ability in games. We had save states with emulation in the late 90s, early 2000s, but there was no rewinding.
Hey Jacob, welcome home from work. Welcome home to the gaming family. Kwings Let's Plays channel.
You said you have to wash something.
I gotta go wash my clothes.
I'll go do that. Thanks for hanging out and trolling. Didn't make my life hard.
I did troll you.
You did troll.
We need to. There's absolutely no cat food in the entire house, so I have to go get that.
Cyclops levels annoying.
Man, I have to wash my clothes. Honestly, what I should do is I should put my clothes in the wash and then go to the shower and get the clothes out of the wash.
That's what I told you, multitask.
No, you told me I should multitask with something else that I needed to do one day. I don't mind multitasking when I have the energy for it. When I'm depressed, I can't. And I'm depressed most days because I have lack of sleep most days. Today I'm not depressed because I didn't get lack of sleep. So I can multitask.
I did, I had fallen asleep. I've had like 3 hours.
That's why Wolverine is depressed. He hasn't gotten any sleep either.
I have problems breathing, like when I try to sleep, I'm restless. It's almost like, I really think sleep apnea is my problem.
Well, you know what sleep apnea means. Sleep apnea is not good. Like, I don't think you have that. Because if you have it, you wouldn't be able to breathe.
I do have breathing problems.
No, you get up and you're, like, flailing around, not able to breathe. Me, I'm sleeping peacefully, but I'm not breathing. I don't, is there different kinds of sleep apnea?
I don't know. That's a good question.
My sleep apnea is like, oh, I'm going to sleep, and everything's fine, and then you have to poke me to see if I'm alive because I'm not breathing.
Poke your business.
You do, don't you? Nudge me if you see I'm not breathing?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you. What do you need? What do you need to survive the next 2 days?
Maybe, yeah. It's... Ah! I forgot how much stuff happens. Ah! Yes, darling. Temperature it's outside? 55. Or actually it was 60 something, that's why I put the AC on. It's not cold, it's getting warm, yeah. Oh, for crying out loud. Wah! Oh. Oh no, I don't remember how to fight the alien guy. I don't think you can. You just have to avoid him. Ah! Crap, 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 crap. What was trolling? Oh, the clown from the Wolverine level?
Don't trust that the clown was staring into my soul. Thanks, Jotaro. I'm scarred for life now. I'm gonna see that clown in my dreams.
What the? Well, how do you exit the mole level? Even I don't remember.
Can I wash these socks?
Yeah, of course.
That are sitting here.
Yeah.
I've got a fever. And the only prescription is washing. Sorry. Dark color green. True. We need to wash all the darks. Dark colors. Look, these are new jeans.
Okay.
I don't need to wash these.
Ah! Oh my gosh.
So manly. Or it's not.
My screen?
No!
The wolf.
Cyclops and Wolverine have the same screen.
They all have the same screen.
Oh.
Every single one of them has the same screen.
They don't even sound normal.
They all have the same screen. Oh, come on. I forgot how much I didn't like the Cyclops level. Can't tell if I hit it or not. I got it. You've got to be kidding me! There's no way! No, no, no! No, no, no! Ah! No! There's just too much going on! Great. What the? Ah! That's supposed to be a sentinel, by the way! Nah! Ah! Man, it comes so fast. Stupid mutant powers almost gone! Nah! Just die already! You've got to be kidding me! There's no way! How is he not dead? Ah! Oh my gosh! Wait, how does the level end? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Ah! No, let's do this. I don't want to do Gambit's level. I hate Gambit's level. Storm, I guess. Oh. Alright, so Storm's level is nuts, okay? Storm, you would think, hey, we're gonna have a cool level where you get to use Storm's powers. No. We're just gonna put Storm under the water and she has to swim. Nope. Storm has the worst level in the game because it's swimming related. If anything, they should have given her a flying level. I don't know why they decided to give her a water level. You want to know why? Because there's like an unwritten rule that every video game has to have a horrible water level. It's like, in the 90s it was just a thing. It was an expectation that if you make a video game, there must be at least 1 or 2 terrible water levels. I don't know. I don't know why the water level has to be bad, but it's a thing. It's like an unwritten rule. Any more ridiculously hard levels? The entire game is ridiculously hard. I don't even remember what happens after you clear both X-Men stages. Like, if you're done playing as those characters, or if there's... I don't remember... I beat this game like twice. 30-something years ago. I don't remember what happens. It's not a painful memory, or not a pleasant memory, it's painful. I don't agree with it being a masterpiece. Sorry guys, I really like the music. Oh, alright, let's get this over with. I'm just stalling because I hate this level. I'm not crying! I just don't like this level! Also, why is Storm able to use electricity underwater? It doesn't make sense. You would think she would electrocute herself in the water, yes. Naomi, you've already done so much. You don't need to super chat anymore. I'm not sleeping well these days, Naomi. I'm very stressed from getting ready to move to New York and stuff. Two other people became a member today, yeah. Okay. It is the salt. We've been over this. You don't have a disease. It's called too much salt. What the? It's not genetic. There's no way past that! You can't actually swim past the stupid laser? I thought you could always bypass the laser. Oh my gosh.
I think in one of those songs, like, it goes da, 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 da. Pretty sure it's doing a take on because I put Michael Jackson in there. I think it's going, are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh, so you did a variation of Michael Jackson? What?
No, I just put that in as a reference. 80s, like, you know, like cool sounding music.
Right.
And I think they added some of the sound bites from his song into it. It still sounds cool though. Hey.
Hey, gamer kid. I'm just stalling. I don't like Storm's level.
Hey, he's connected to gaming because he helped write some of the Sonic songs, so it makes sense. Right.
Yeah. The best way to beat Storm's level is to get as much oxygen as possible.
Look, I've got to,
Yes.
I've got to shut this. I gotta get, stuff is
What's in Zelda's thing? Oh wait, I'm gonna drown. The water level has risen too high.
No, but how do you have this much in you? Really?
She's sick, honey. I don't know. Oh, wow. So it's a trap. Thank you, Naomi, for 10 more gifted memberships. You're breathtaking. I don't even know what to say. That's 60 gifted memberships from Naomi today. Amber says thank you, Naomi. She's doing chores in the kitchen.
Thank you, Naomi. You're amazing.
Which is another miracle.
Oh my gosh! Look at what you did, Naomi. You actually made it. You changed the universe, so I'm actually doing chores.
I'm stunned.
Oh my god, you're terrible. You're a terrible person. I must be really good looking for me to get away with doing nothing.
You are ridiculously good looking. You're a very attractive woman. Yeah. I didn't marry you for your cooking skills.
Oh my gosh! Luke!
What? You learn to cook later. It's true.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
I got food poisoning in college, and the doctor's like, "Why did you marry her?" I said, "Look at her."
Oh my gosh! Terrible!
I had to have my stomach pumped in college for reasons. And the doctor was trying to be funny with me, so I was funny back with the doctor. He's like, "So why did you marry your wife if you're newlyweds and she can't cook?" I said,
my gosh, what a
"Look at her."
Aw, you did not say that.
I did. I said, "That's all you need to know." I said, "She's cute."
What? That's... So I'm like a cat, I sit on the couch and you can see that I'm looking...
You didn't used to sit on the couch. What you used to do is you used to sit on the couch with a book. You did.
Well, that's not good enough for you, though.
Why would it not be good enough? Wait, why is she not getting more oxygen?
Even scruffy looking, even when I'm scruffy looking with my hair messed up. Look, you don't have to be nice to me.
When did you ever look scruffy looking?
All the time. Right now. Look at
You don't have scruffiness.
And I'm telling you that when I worked at Walmart, I had the same thing. I said I have to go home and I'm gonna try to learn how to cook this recipe for my husband. I'll tell you, like, I was working with this girl at Walmart, and I was like, yeah, I have to go home and I have to learn how to cook this recipe for my husband, because I've basically been feeding him, like, some Lunchables and some bread and crackers. And I was like, sometimes I get Triscuits, and I was like, sometimes I go to, like, Burger King. And she's like, she stopped putting stuff on the pallets, and she's like, "You're telling me that you are married and you do not know how to cook?" And I was like, "I don't know." I said, "I didn't know that was a requirement." And she's like, "Oh, no way." Like, she was like, no, this is not. She's like, what? She could not believe that I didn't know how to cook and that I was married. She's like, why? She even said that. She's like, "Why did he marry you?" I was like, "I don't know. He didn't ask me if I knew how to cook before I got married." She
I didn't know how to cook either.
She was just like angrily doing the rest of her, like, her chores at Walmart, and she was like, "Well," she's like, "I cook 4 meals a day." She's like, and I take care of everything. I was like, "Well, I'm trying." And she's like, "I need help with this pallet over here." I'll see you.
See you later, Amby. Have fun at the laundromat. Just think, honey, in a couple months we'll actually be able to do laundry from the comfort of our own home again. Yay. No, you can't overload it because it's also used by the other tenant.
I know.
So you'll have to be very good with the washing machine this time.
I am working on it.
Except you didn't break the washing machine. They broke. No. It had nothing to do with shut it off. They did something to it. Yeah, they disconnected it and they broke it. Breathe, Storm, breathe. Breathe. Breathe water. I mean, whatever. Huh? Somebody else gave a super chat. Game of Travis gave a super chat? Thank you, Travis.
$10 super chat.
Thank you guys for all the help.
We didn't read it. Alright, Game of Travis. Sending love to both Luke and Amber. Bless you both and keep up the awesomeness. Thank you, Game of Travis. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much for the help.
Uh-oh.
Is the channel okay for the month now? It says Naomi.
Don't know.
I think so, because we were at 243, and then you gave 50, and then we were at 293, and then 2 other people became a member, and Jacob Langlet donated 1 member. So I thought we were at 96, and then you just gave 10 others, so I would assume that we're at 306, but I don't know. It all depends if you two took something. But we should be at 306 as far as my math is, but I'm not looking at it at the moment. But Luke may be able to help you out later with that. Thank you so much, Naomi. But, I mean... This is why my mom taught all of us to cook, says Miss Deanna. I knew how to make the salad, Miss Deanna. I know how to make salad. I chop the vegetables and put them in a bowl. I'm really good at making salad. When I have time. Hello, you're gonna tell horror stories about how I don't take care of you.
I'm not gonna say horror stories. There was that one time when we were first married that I got food poisoning, and then I was joking with the doctor. He's like, wait, your wife can't cook? And he says, why did you marry her? I said, because she's pretty. And I said, did I need another reason? He says, well, who cooks? I said, well, I can't cook, and she can't cook. I said, TV dinners cooks, and he face-palmed. He was like, He says, to be young. He says, well, you won't be able to do that in your 40s. One of you will need to learn to cook. Be like, well, yeah, but I have my own story of not being able to cook. I almost burned down our apartment in Boston because I put cardboard in the oven.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And the fire department had to come, and they were like, what genius put cardboard in the oven? And I raised my hand, I said, well, was I supposed to put the pizza on the metal grates? And the firefighter's like, no, you were supposed to put it on a pan. But the box said keep it in the cardboard. And he was like, oh. So that's my claim to fame with cooking, is I almost burned down a luxury apartment in Boston, an entire complex, because I put pizza with the cardboard in the oven, and it caught fire. And I didn't understand what I did wrong. I was just following the directions. The directions said, put the, you know, put it in the oven. That's what I did. Let's go back, get oxygen again. I read the instructions. The instructions said keep it on the cardboard. You have to be very specific with ADD people, okay? ADD people learn from experiencing things. We don't learn things from reading. We're visual learners. So when I saw that the oven was on fire, then I realized, oh, cardboard and pizza, not a good idea. You're like those people that leave bad reviews. I mean, I didn't cook very much, and it was a different type of pizza. So the normal pizza that we got didn't have cardboard on it, like, underneath the pizza. It would be in plastic wrapping, and you would put it on the pan. So, I don't know. It was really late at night. I was really tired. This would have been, like, 2000 and... trying to remember what year it was. 2011? 2012? It was, like, our first year in that Boston apartment. I'd been working all day. I was super exhausted. I just wanted to throw a pizza in the oven, and I forgot about it. And the next thing I knew, the firefighters were in my house, and I was like, what? I didn't understand. I was like, what'd I do? I'm not gonna make it. Dang it. Okay. Alright, so you have to constantly go back and get oxygen or you die. I wouldn't say I'm as stupid as DSP. I mean, DSP does some pretty ridiculous things. My thing is, like, when I'm really tired, I don't think clearly. Like, I'm a lazy person. I get, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm so tired at points where I'm seeing, like, double vision, and, like, I just want to eat something. And I was, you know, my wife said, could you put a pizza on? And I'd put on a pizza before. It was a different brand. I don't remember what brand had, like, cardboard on the bottom of the pizza. I don't remember. But it's never happened again. You know, ADD people, like I said, we learn from doing things. That's why, you know, you have the learning disabilities. You're like, what's going on? But in DSP's case, I'm going to throw shade at DSP because it's kind of funny. He struggled with GoldenEye for the first time ever playing it, which I think is a lie. I think it was all staged. He also ran out into the middle of a thunderstorm, got struck by lightning in Zelda, and then was wondering, why in the world did I get struck by lightning in Zelda? That's a bad game mechanic. When he was wearing metal in a lightning storm. So he and me, we are not on the same... We're not on the same level. I make mistakes when I'm tired, but I know a lot more than people give me credit for. Like, running outside in a Zelda game in a lightning storm and thinking you can outrun the lightning is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life as a gamer. I still can't believe it. I think it's staged. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I say that with love, Phil. There's no way. I think that you are a staged clown. I refuse to believe how many times you go viral to think that it's you know... I don't think so. I think that he's playing people for a patsy. I think he's one of the greatest actors of all time. Because nobody is that stupid. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. I think that he's, like, you know, dragging everybody for a ride with his antics. And just somehow, I don't know, he's able to do it. But that's just my personal opinion. Because I've known some pretty stupid gamers. I met Feminist Frequency, all those people. Ultra Neko. Those are some pretty stupid people. If I'm being completely honest. Ouch! Crap. I need to find oxygen. Hate you. Okay, this is a good place to get oxygen. Like, that's why I say, I think that in order for him to get super chats, and this is just my personal opinion, I think he plays the role of the fool. You know how there are streamers that all they do is scream and they do crazy antics to get super chats and stuff like that? Amber and I are just like very basic, normal people. We don't do anything fun or intense or anything like that. I think that he plays the role of the village idiot and he makes money on it. Like, I think that he really knows how to push people's buttons, make up outlandish stories, and do things that's going to get him his attention. You know? I think it's all calculated. And the reason why I say this is because there was another game recently where he got struck by lightning and he was wearing metal as a knight. And it's like, you're going to tell me that that viral thing that he did in both Zelda and Tears of the Kingdom, he did again, and it wasn't on purpose? So I think he's got the internet fooled that he's like the biggest clown. I think he's a paid clown on purpose. But every streamer has a gimmick. You have to understand that. For the most part. I don't have a gimmick, though. That's my problem. I'm not very good at that kind of stuff. I'm too honest with people. I guess my gimmick would be knowledgeable about retro games. I don't know. I have no idea. Crap. I'm screwed. Ah, I died. Ow. Actually, my gimmick was husband and wife Let's Play channel. That was my gimmick. My claim to fame was playing games with my wife. That's pretty much it. What the? Well, how's that supposed to work? So I missed a container somewhere. This is why I don't like the storm water levels. They take forever. They're super confusing. And, no good. No good has ever come from the storm water levels that I can think of. Oh my gosh, this is back during the time where there's no reason to get that, extra guy, by the way, because the game can't count to 10. This is back when games would have problems incorporating zeros and stuff like that, like double digits. So the number of lives you could have, you can't exceed past 9 lives. You can't. Does not compute. Because you would be like, oh, I'm just going to continually stock up on lives. No, you get 9 lives and that's it. Once you're past 9 lives, that's it. Crap, I have no idea where to go. So this is... Oh, this is going to be a whole trial and error thing. Jotaro, do you remember what direction the thing is that I need to break? I mean, I guess we could just kind of guess and, you know, look for it. No, it's not that way, so we'll try going this way. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's not there. Was that the last one? Ah! Darn it. Ooh! That was close. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't go viral anymore either, is I played the role of the villain on the internet the longest time. Like, my shtick was, in the husband and wife duo, I was the pessimistic, grumpy, you know, kind of like villain-like character, and my wife was the bubbly, happy blonde. That, it was kind of like a Simon and, Paula Abdul dynamic with Let's Plays. That's why we went viral, is because we had 2 different personalities when it came to opinions about gaming. You had the hardcore gamer who was grumpy and mean, and then you had the bubbly, happy, casual gamer that was, you know, just excited to play games with her husband. And we went viral 451 times, something like that. And then when we got shadow banned, you know, it just kind of like, we still kept doing the same thing, but we weren't going viral anymore. Because, you know, the algorithm had changed and stuff like that. And most people, we could have lived off comfortably our viral videos for decades had we not gone, not been shadow banned. Then we wouldn't have to worry about anything. We'd just collect our interest on our viral videos. But every single viral video is off. Like, they haven't earned income in 6 years, going on 7 years. And every YouTuber that I know, and I've spoken to hundreds of YouTubers, they still get paid for their viral content. I get paid for my viral content on the 01 channel. Still. What? Okay, how did that work out? Hey! Hey! Okay, breathe, lady, breathe, breathe, breathe. Please tell me we're almost done with the storm level. I don't like the storm levels. What the? Okay. The storm levels make me tense. They do. They make me super tense. Okay, we're just gonna go breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm delaying the Gambit level because while I love the Gambit music, I don't like the Gambit level because you have to run away from stuff. Breathe, 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 breathe. Now, is there a boss battle that she has to... Ow, 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 ow! The heck is that? Okay, one sec. Gotta go breathe. Breathing is my health bar. I wouldn't say I'm a comfort YouTuber. I'm a pessimist. I've had a lot of bad stuff happen to me the past 6 years. I've become very agitated compared to when I first started YouTube. I wouldn't say I was an optimist when YouTube happened, but I was just your regular average Joe. I've become very pessimistic and mean the past 6 or 7 years because I've had to deal with online harassment, smear campaigns, DDoS attacks, swatting, financial problems, illness, heart attack, deaths in the family, you know. The only thing that's constant is my happy relationship with my wife. That's the only thing. And then I just have a bunch of really nice subscribers that have been, you know, helping with super chats and memberships for the past, oh, I don't know, 10 years. Because ad revenue has been in the toilet forever. I have no idea how to kill you. That's crazy. How am I supposed to kill you? Oh. Well, that didn't do anything. That's a boss battle? How can it be a boss battle? What in the world? That giant, that thing is the boss that I'm supposed to kill. Really? Is it? It is. Wow. Okay, so the floating orb was the boss? Make it make sense. It just is. Anything can be a boss. I couldn't remember what it was, Miss Deanna. I was like, wait, the boss is a flying orb? I really don't want to do Gambit stage. Gambit stage stresses me out, man. Gambit stage is super stressful. You gotta run from crap. I don't think I have it in me right now. Let's go to Spidey again. And then we'll do Gambit, I guess. I don't know. That's very kind of you, Miss Deanna, but I purposely played the role of the antagonist, and Amber was the sweet, like, protagonist. Go back and listen to our Disney Infinity stuff. I was pretty snarky. Maybe not villain, but I didn't like the game, so I had a very sarcastic and Frasier-like style humor. And Amber was like, everything that happened in those Disney games, she was super excited and happy. And then we changed roles in Skylanders. Skylanders, Amber was kind of unsure, didn't really like the games as much. And I really liked the game because they were dungeon crawlers. So we did role reversal sometimes. But that's just how our personalities are. Amber's a bubbly, happy Midwesterner. I'm a grumpy, realist New Yorker. And now that I'm going back to New York, I hate to tell you guys this, but I'm gonna go back to being even grumpier than you've ever heard me. Like, if you think I've been a pain for 6 or 7 years, wait till I'm living in New York again. You're gonna see a huge difference. Also, my accent is gonna come back full force. My accent's gonna get super annoying again, like, back during, like, 2007, 2008. I'm gonna have a thick New York accent again, probably. Bet. Okay, so this level's annoying. I remember this. We're gonna be in a, yeah, we're like in a sand pit area. Oh! Come on! What the? Wait, can I web swing over it? I don't think I can web swing over it, can I? Oh! You got to be kidding me. Now, just so you know, you don't get a lot of health replenishment in this game. Oh my gosh. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it right now. Okay, those spikes will hurt you. Everything hurts you. There's nothing in this game that don't hurt you. Nani? What the? How was I supposed to? Oh! Oh! Ow! Please don't. Oh yeah, they used the same music for Spider-Man again, though. Ah! Yeah. That's a wall. Obviously. I'm actually kind of looking forward to my New York personality coming back. It's been a long time. It only comes out when I'm really angry, so I'm curious to what it's going to be like for me, like being in upstate New York again and being around my parents. My parents have thick New York accents, by the way. I love my parents. My parents, I love their accent. Their accent is beautiful. My uncle's accent is chef's kiss. Like, he has a very thick, like, Brooklyn-esque voice. My uncle does. My parents are very, like, they kind of have, like, a New York City drawl to them. A little bit. And then I have other relatives that sound like they're from Long Island, so, you know. It's gonna be fun. I'm wondering if Amber's gonna get an accent when we move to New York. I don't know. I think mine's gonna start coming back, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically hear it all the time. That's what's gonna happen with me. How do they expect you to get over there? Yeah. I mean, what do I need that silver thing for anyway? Oh, whatever, I got it. I think they're important. I think the Spidey things are important. What the heck? Oh, no way, I can kill him off screen. Ha! Please stop hurting me. There we go. Whee! Oh, I got a web swing up there. Run! Run! Did I get him? Now, did the enemies respawn in this, or no? Once they're dead, right? I think. Woo! See all this, like, weird, fluffy stuff? You can't web swing on it. Makes it a pain. Why'd I do that? That was stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's dumb. You don't want to do that. Okay. Now what? Oh, you can web swing it. I thought you could web swing. Oh, you can't stick to it. Hey, you. Knock off all that evil, please. Thank you. Wait, what? Ah! Well, how am I supposed to grab it? Yo! Why do I need to collect the silver spiders? Like, what do they do? Ugh! Stop hurting me. I got limited health, you jerks. And by jerks, I mean the game. You guys are fine. You guys are beautiful. It's a son of a... Nah! Could somebody tell me if the silver spiders are actually worth anything? Do I need to get them, or are they just, like... What's the point? They give me points? It'll probably just get deeper. I used to have a very, like, deep voice when I lived in New York. People in Pennsylvania don't have, like, a deep, like, resonance to their voice. So it's like, even my neighbor next door has a very nasally voice. My family all has, like, very deep voices. And when I lived in New York, I had a super deep voice. Living in Boston and parts of Pennsylvania, it's kind of... But you can tell, if you go back and you listen to different videos, when I'm visiting New York, like, my regular accent came back. The only reason I've sounded a little different right now, like, the past, like, couple weeks is because I've been on the phone with, like, people in New York all the time, because we have a, what do you call it? We got a realtor. We have a New York realtor. She has a very thick accent. And then when I talk to my parents from time to time, my parents have, like, beautiful accents. My uncle has a very thick accent. So it's like I pick it up again when I hear people from that area speak. Because that's, you know, that's where I'm from, so... But yeah, my personality has always been very New York-ish. But I'm mostly just grumpy. That's not gonna change. I'm always gonna be grumpy. I'm a grump. Okay, so don't fall through the hole. Wait a sec. Come on, I can't do it without getting hit? Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Chill! Why you gotta be so mean? Huh? What'd I just do? Oh! Ah! Jump again. Alright, I got you. I got you. See, these games are all about memorization, right? Mostly. I don't really care about points. Points don't do anything. I just want to clear the level. Want to clear the level, be done with it. Get to, I think Green Goblin is the, either Green Goblin or Hobgoblin is the boss that you end up fighting in here. And the bosses are all made out of robots. They're not really the bosses. But Arcade has done such a great job of recreating these menaces that they're a pain in the neck. What now? Why you got my spider sense going off? What do you want? What? Can't web swing and jump at the same time? Well, that's stupid. That's kind of moronic. Dumb. Son of a... Yeah, I know. You want me to go up there. Why do you want me to go up there? Oh, it's Shocker! Shocker's the guy! I have to beat Shocker in order to clear it. Okay, so then how do I get up there? It's so weird that they don't let you web sling when you're on the ground. So how am I supposed to get it? Weird. Well, I've been super cautious, so I haven't had to deal with a lot of, Ah! Scratch that. Whoa! 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 Die, fool! Man, this game keeps you on your toes. Holy crap. Ah! Jeez! That was not cool! Wait, that still doesn't lead up? How do I get up? What in the world? How am I supposed to get up to Shocker? Oh. Oh, will you just... No. Stop it. Okay. What is it, Mr. Link? Hey, Shocker, where are you? Ah! Jeez! What is your problem? That it? Or I gotta fight you again? Wait, how do I get in there? That's mean. It's got extra guys. It's got all kinds of stuff. What? Ah, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna clear the level. I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. Ain't happening. Now what? Super annoying robot thing. Jeez. Wait, was I supposed to web sling off that small little platform? You've got to be kidding me. Come on. What? Okay. Now what? No. Excuse you. Why is Spider Sense going crazy? What now? You have to fight Shocker again? You have to fight him again? Why would you fight him again? Oh boy. Okay. Ah! Son of a... So convoluted. Confusing nonsense. Wait a second. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Yeah, that's super intense. What are you doing? Wait a second. I went backwards. Oh, come on. Good thing this isn't timed. Hey, Jotaro, can you, help out with some directions there, buddy? I'm having a hard time getting up to where Shocker is again. I think if we beat Shocker again, then it ends this really annoying level. I think. Come on. Okay. At least I think so. Why would you go down in order to go up? Doesn't make any sense. Why go down to go up? Mmm. What now? Mm-hmm. Come on! Oh, great. Yeah, that's wonderful. Good. Do that again. Good job, Spidey. Can't get up there. Can't get up there. Fine. By the time I get up to Shocker, I'm gonna die. Yo. Oh. What? Okay, at least that's something. Where you at, Shocker? Huh? Okay, we're getting close. Ah! No, 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 I ain't ready for you! Stop it! Why didn't it end? You're not gonna make me fight him a third time, are you? This game's giving me a headache. I don't want to play no more. Haha. Ooh. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Please? There we go. Oh! What's your problem? Please die. Please die. Thank you. Oh, super intense, man. And believe it or not, the Gambit stuff is hotter than this. Ha 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 ha. What? Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't tell me I can't get out of here now. No, 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 no. Okay. Can I be done now? A third time? What the? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna freaking die, man. Oh! What's your problem? You can't dodge it! I didn't even... Dead! Ah! Die! Oh my gosh! Yeah, I did it. Alright guys, I gotta make a YouTube short. Let's film Linky. Because we're at like 800 views an hour. I need a break anyway because I'm sweating bullets here. 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock dropped down to 900 views an hour, so I've gotta make a YouTube short to get the views up. Well done, Spidey. Now you can open a jeweler's. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, I'll be back. Remember guys, when the cat short goes up, just click it like crazy, okay? Thank you very much. Alright, thanks for watching the cat short, guys. If you could keep on that, that'd be great. We might end up doing a part 2 of this tomorrow because I don't think we can beat it in one sitting. As bad as I am at the storm levels, I'm even worse at Gambit. Like, the Gambit stuff is gonna be really, really bad. Really bad. So, let's try to get through the Gambit level. And then, I'll consider doing part 2 of this tomorrow. Like, or sometime this week. Like, I might have to throw this behind or come up with a really clever title. But I do not, I love Gambit's music. Gambit's music is the best in the game. His level sucks. Okay? In fact, I need to go up to the front of the TV to see, because this is a survival level where you have to run. Except I don't remember what the stars do. I think the stars give you more mutant power. I don't remember. But this is a nasty level. This is probably... words can't do it justice. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay, I'm tired. Alright. So let's get the mystery stream started. That's the best I can do, guys. Sorry. I can't do the full game today. There's no way. I've used all my stress points. I've used everything. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, you can't get there with more health. It's impossible. It is systematically impossible. The Gambit stage is one of the hardest stage. Actually, no, screw that. The Gambit stage is the hardest level in the game. There's not enough health. All the health pickups are in troll locations because you are timed against the giant boulder. You cannot stop the giant boulder. So you will never get to the arcade card with a lot of health. It's impossible. There's too many enemies. There's not enough super moves for Gambit. Because you have to remember, there are several parts of the stage that are blocked off that you can only access with your mutant power. If you lose your mutant power, you cannot aim the cards to destroy the orange things. You will get smashed by the boulder. That is the best possible way that I could have done that. Back in the day, we had unlimited health like cheat. That was the only way most people beat Spider-Man X-Men. The unlimited lives doesn't do anything because there's no checkpoints. Unlimited lives doesn't matter. You need to have infinite health. It's impossible. Anyway, next stream's gonna start up. Thanks for watching, and tomorrow we will. I guess we'll finish this tomorrow. We'll see. Mystery stream starting up. Thank you guys for the super chats. You guys are breathtaking. I've used all my stress points for the day with this game. I'm good. Yep, see you guys in the next one. Alright, thank you guys. God bless, happy gaming. See you on the next one. Bye-bye. I'm exhausted.